Hi everyone, welcome to Math. Today we are going to study chapter 4 quadratic equations, exercise 4.2, question 1. Find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorization. So third, fourth and the fifth part we'll see. So here roots means I told you polynomial chapter you have done it already. So the value of the x that we find out in polynomial we call it 0, but in quadratic equation we call it root. So that is the meaning of it. Meaning is the solutions or the value of the x that we call it roots. Then how to find? By factorization method. So if it is quadratic equation, then how many solution will be there? Because the highest degree is 2, therefore 2 solutions we will get it, or another word 2 roots we will get it, or in another word 2 values for the x we will get it. Okay, so I told you how we will do splitting the middle term, because here 3 terms are there. This is a root, I made it bigger, that's why I wrote the x square away from the root, because it is not under the root, it is away from the root. Okay, so here we have 3 terms, root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2. So whenever 3 terms or quadratic it is, we have to do the splitting method. So how do we do? First term and the last term we have to multiply. So let us do the first one. First sum, that is root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. So what we will do? First term and the last term we will multiply. First term only the coefficient we will take. So that is root 2. Then multiply with the last term, that is 5 root 2. So here 1 root 2, here 5 root 2. So root 2, how we will get? Only we will take this part, root 2. So root 2 square it will become, when you multiply root 2 square. So square means square goes means root also will go. So we will get 2. So we get 2 and this 5 is there. So total 2 into 5 we will get 10. Now what are the factors for 10? 1 and 10, when we multiply we get 10. 2 into 5 we get 10. So that's it. These are the factors for the 10. Now what we will do? We will choose which pair to take. By adding or subtracting we should get the middle term. So 1 if you add with the 10, 11. If you subtract 9. So but whereas we have here 7. Here 5 plus 2 or 2 plus 5 we will get it 7. So that we will write down here. Okay. So root 2 x square as it is we will write, plus we will write variable as it is we will write down. Only instead of 7 we will write 5 plus 7, 5 plus 2. Then we get 7. Then remaining things we write down as it is equal to 0. So now let us solve this. Root 2 x square plus x into 5 will give us 5x plus into plus x into 2, 2x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. So now we have solved this. Now what we have to do? We have to take the middle term. So how to take? Middle term. No, we have to find out the common terms from here, from this and then from this. Okay. So from here how we will get? See, root 2 is here. X square means x into x. Okay. Now plus 5 is 5 into x. Those of you don't know, for you I am telling how to remove in common, because some students have difficulty to remove in common. For you I am showing here. That's why in red pen you don't need to do this step. Okay. And this also afterwards I'll show you. First we will complete this. Now which thing can we take it in common? Here also we have x. Here also we have x. Okay. Then we have x here, x. So only x we can remove in common. Now inside the bracket what we will get? Both side we have common only x. So x we have removed. Okay. I'll just cut it. That we have removed in common. Now what is left? Root 2x is left. So we'll write down root 2x plus what is left? 5. So that's how we take it in common. Okay. Now you multiply and see, you will get it same. Root 2 remains the same, x into x, x square plus x into 5, 5x. Okay. So now coming to this part. this how to remove in common. Before removing into common, you also can repeat the same thing. What is in bracket, same thing you write down. That is another easy way of doing it. Root x plus 5. So what is in bracket, I have written down here. So now with which number if we multiply, we will get this. So here already x is there, one x is inside. So can we multiply with root 2 only? Because you remember here, root 2 multiply with the root 2, we will get 2 here. Because square goes means root will go, so we get 2. So same way, so root 2 multiply with the root 2, it will become square, so then square gets cancelled, the root will go, so we get 2. So same method we use here. So root 2 with the root 2, we will get 2. Then x is there, so x is here. Then plus, then root 2 multiply with 5, we will get 5 times root 2. So balanced equation, here plus is there, so we will put it plus. Then equal to 0. So that's how we have to write in common. This please don't write, this is for you to understand, I have done it. So now what is in common, we will write down. What is in common here? Root 2 x is in common plus 5 is here. Here also same thing, here also same thing, I have written in common. Now what is left? X is left and this plus root 2 is left, equal to 0. Now we have to find the x value. So this will write it separate equation, plus 5 equal to 0. And this we will write it as special separate equation. Okay, so now we want the x value, so keep root 2x equal to plus 5 when comes here becomes minus 5. Then x you keep here, root 2 is in multiplication, when it comes here it becomes into division. So here same way, this is already we got the x value. Here same way, x equal to root 2 is in plus, when it comes this side becomes minus root 2. So we got the x value here also. Hence the given equation roots are minus 5 upon root 2 and minus root 2. So like this you have to do it. Now let's do the fourth part of the sum. So now the fourth part, you see there is some changes we have to make, because fourth part you have fraction here. So then we have to first convert into a simple form. So for that what we will do, here already we have 2x square minus x plus 1 upon 8. Okay, so here in denominator 8 is there, here nothing is there, so let's consider here also there is 1 in the denominator. So now to get everywhere the same denominator, 8 is here, so let's get here also 8, here also 8. So for that what we will do, both the side we have to multiply with 8. So multiply with 8 both the side, or you can say taking LCM. Okay, so if you multiply with 8 here, we will get 16, okay, x square. Then here you will get 8 only. Then minus, here if you multiply with 8, we'll get 8x. Then here it will be 8. Then here we'll get 8. Here also 8. Okay, here we have, here we don't need, because already we have 8, because otherwise the denominator will change, right? So here remains the same, because already we have the 8 here. So only these two we will multiply with 8 both the side, so that we get in the denominator 8. Okay, now everywhere 8, so let's write 8 in common, and then this all things together. Okay, so now what we will do, we don't want this fraction 8 here, so let's bring that 8 to the other side. So 16x square minus 8x plus 1, 0. This is in division, when it comes here goes to multiplication. So now any number when you multiply with any number, you multiply with 0, it becomes 0 only, so 0. So now we got the proper equation. Now let's find the let's split the middle terms and then get the value for x. So the first term is 16 here, and the last term is 1, so we'll get 16. So what are the factors of 16? 1 into 16 is 16, then 2 8s are 16, then you have 4 4s are 16. So these are the factors for 16. Now which pair we will take so that we get the middle term 8 here. So here though it won't get it. Now if you take here add or subtract, we will not get it. Whereas here 4 plus 4 will give us 8. So we will take this pair. Okay, 16x square, this minus x will write down as it is. Instead of 8 we will take this pair 4 plus 4, that gives us 8 plus 1 equal to 0. So now 16x square minus x into 4 will give us 4x, minus into plus will give us minus again x into 4, 4x plus 1. So now what we have to do, I told you we have to take it out common from this pair. How we will take it out? Now 16 can be written like 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. Then x square can be written x into x. Now minus 4 into x. Now which are the things in common can we write down? 4 is here. Here also 4 is there. And here x is there. Here also x is there. So let's take it common. So from here and here 4 is cancelled. So let's take 4 as common. Then x from here x. So x we take it common. Now what is left to write inside the bracket? We have 4, we have x here. So 4x, then minus is here. Anything is left here? Nothing is left. So we will write down 1 here. Is it clear? So that's how we do this step. Those of you don't know, for them I'm doing this step, but you don't need to do. You can do it directly. Now next step, what is in bracket you are writing, same thing you write down for the next, for this pair. For this pair, same way, but we will write what is in bracket first, write down, because mostly you get what is in bracket only. Now let's see which number we can put here so that when we multiply we get this equation. So with what can we do? Now with 1 if I multiply this, then I will get 4x, then 1 into 1 will give me 1. So now which sign I will put? Minus is here, so let me put minus. Now you see minus 1 into 4x will give me minus 4x, minus into minus will become plus, then 1 into 1 will give me 1. Okay, now what we will do, both the brackets same, so we'll write down 1 time. Okay, now what is left here? 4x is here and here minus 1, 0. So now we got both same numbers only we have got. So once if we do, that's enough. So now when 4x minus 1 equal to 0, 4x equal to minus 1 comes this side, becomes plus 1, but we want the x value. So 4 is in multiplication, when it comes here goes to division. So this is our x value. Same way if you do for this also, same thing only we will get. So no need to do, again you can write down x equal to 1 upon 4. That's it. So this is the roots of this given equation. Now let's do the fifth one. So same way, first term and the last term let's multiply. That is 100 into the last term is 1 will give us 100. So now what are the factors for 100? We know that 10 tens are will give us 100. Then what else you have for 100? So let's see whether this pair is working out or not. If it doesn't work out, then we can go for the factorization. Those of you don't know, you can go for the factorization. 2 times 5, 50. Then 2, then we will get 25. Then 5 5s are 20. So you can do this way also. Then you have to find out from here which number if we add or subtract, that we get the middle term. Okay, so now otherwise if you know the factors, you can write down like this also. Here 10 tens are 100. Now if we add, we will get 20. So we can take this the correct pair. Otherwise you see here also you see 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10. So 10 tens are 100. That way also you get it. So then which way we have to do it so that we get the middle term? So here already we got it. 10 tens are 100. So 10 plus 10 will give us 20. So we will take that only. So 100 x square, then minus this x you write down as it is. Now instead of 20 we will write 10 plus 10, which will give us 20. So this is called splitting the middle term, because middle term we are splitting. So now write down minus x into 10 will give us 10x, minus into plus will give us minus, then 10x plus 1 equal to 0. So now we have to take it out common from the each pair. So now from here what can be written common? You see here 100 can be written, 10 into 10 will give us 100, then x into x will give us x square, then minus this is 10 into x. So which are the things can we remove common? This 10, here 10. So let's take 10 as common. Here you have x, here also x you have. So we will take it common. Now inside what is left? 10 is there, x is there. So 10x, then minus is there. Here nothing is there, so 1. Okay. Now same way you have to do for this also. So here what we will do, what is in bracket here we have got, same thing you can write down. Now which number we can put so that we get the same thing here? Now here 10 is there, here also 10 is. So with 1 if we multiply, we will get the 10x. The minus 10x, so minus 1. So with minus 1 into 10x will give us minus 10x. Then minus into minus will become plus, then 1 into 1, 1. So it is balanced now. So now let us take it out what is in common here. This is also 10x minus 1, here also 10x minus 1. So this bracket 1 will take it common. Now what is left outside? Outside is 10x minus 1. So now both are same. So root also will be the same only. This don't forget equal sign because this is quadratic equation. So we have to maintain this. So now when 10x minus 1 equal to 0, 10x equal to minus 1 comes here, becomes plus. So x equal to 1 upon 10. So same way it will be for this also. So x equal to 1 upon 10. Hence these are the roots of this given equation. That's it. Thank you and God bless you.